I mean, we're not as big as Arquitectonis, but we got a lot of new buildings and restorations and...
Well, Crockett here. He doesn't know the difference between Bauhaus and outhouse.
And now, people, since I gotta go home and take care of my sweet Leona in our Arquitectonica house, I want to play one of her tapes.
While Miami Vice may not have made what Arquitectonica is today, it was very influential in helping the architectural firm reach the status of becoming a household name when it comes to postmodern architecture. Some consider Arquitectonica's early work to be based on work from the Italian neo-rationalist, also known as Tendenza, of the 1960s and 70s, as well as early modern and Art Deco hotels in Miami Beach. Fort Brescia himself links his firm's work with that of American architects Frank Gehry, Antoine Prédoc, and that of Stephen Hull. Arquitectonica was a master at additive, subtractive architecture, and using planes to define spaces, while incorporating vibrant colors that speak of sea and sky as seen in other tropical climates. The buildings designed by Arquitectonica that are seen in Miami Vice are the North Dade Justice Center, Via Regina, Pink House, Atlantis, and the Palace. Arquitectonica was formed in 1977 by the Peruvian Bernardo Fort Brescia and Lorinda Spear after Bernardo moved to Florida in 1975 to teach at the University of Miami. Miami Vice came onto the scene and helped to catapult a new design aesthetic by incorporating the hottest in fashion, art, cinematography, and architecture that were emerging in the early 1980s that would influence future decades, even up to our current. In this video, we're going to be focusing on the residence at 9325 North Bayshore Drive in Miami Shores. Being a rework after the plans won a first-place citation in the magazine Progressive Architecture in 1975, it was completed in 1978. Originally known as the Spear House, it was quickly nicknamed Pink House because of its shades of pink ranging from deep, near red to pale pink. While the residence has been featured in magazine articles to fashion shoots, its use in Miami Vice is by far the most influential and iconic. Pink House was first featured in Season 1, Episode 7, titled No Exit, and shows up again in Season 4, Episode 22, entitled Mirror Image. In this video, we will be focusing on the Pink House, but stay tuned for many more videos where we will be featuring other examples of architecture, art, and design seen on Miami Vice. First, we'll be looking at Season 4, Episode 22, Mirror Image. Ricardo Tubbs pulling up in his 1964 Cadillac DeVille, and then a Porsche Carrera at the entrance to the home. Here's the floor plan of the first level. The blue arrow shows you the path that Tubbs takes, and the pink line shows where Miguel Manolo is spying on Tubbs as he leaves the premises. This scene really captures the essence of the Spear House by utilizing the reflective surfaces of the glazing, i.e. windows, to not only reveal what is beyond the transparent surface, the interior space, objects, and the exterior wall and windows, but also the pull, glass block, and railing behind the camera, taking advantage of every detail to create depth and interest. This scene is also very successful at showing the play between the immobility of the home and the objects within it, and the mobility of the people that occupy its space. And the art creates a colorful backdrop for the interior scene. Please subscribe to the channel to see our future videos, where we'll be going more in depth into the art scene in Miami Vice. I love the cinematographic detail where you see Tubbs across the pool, as well as in the TV monitor on the upper right hand corner. And here at the end of this episode, we get a small glimpse of the exterior that faces the ocean. And in the footage from the next episode, No Exit, we will be getting a better view of the rear exterior, as well as an extended view of the pool area and interior. This shot is a great example of how the inside seamlessly connects to the outside.
That's B-U-R-N-E-T-T.
And now we're going to look at the episode No Exit. You're going to have to watch the whole episode to know the storyline. While the home is minimalistic, the small details like this portal window revealing the swimming pool beyond, are what help give this home dimension and intrigue. The different shades of pink used on the exterior also helps to define the spaces, as that of the exterior stairs and balcony, as if it were a painting by Giorgio de Chirico. In this scene of the episode, we have Tubbs, Crockett, and Lester bugging the place. Here, before we move on, the rear elevation, defined as if by a mathematical equation, helps to define the interior functions of the spaces, as well as giving you a clue as to where each scene within these 2 episodes were filmed. The blue arrow showing the path to where they enter the home. The yellow square indicates where the art gallery was in the last episode, as well as second-story mezzanine walkway and living room. The pink squiggles is the study where the villain Tony Amato served himself a drink. The triangle indicates the dining room with the high-back Queen Anne chairs. So let's continue. It's interesting how they show Tubbs opening the door, and then they cut to another angle where he hasn't quite reached it. And here we see him at the double front doors. Aha! Now we know where to deactivate the alarm. Here's where the use of industrial materials come into play, as with this painted stainless steel floor. Isn't placing the bug here a little obvious? I know some of these furnishings are actually original to this house, as seen in photo shoot images.
Check this out. The Arsenal of Democracy. Perfect catalog for any last-minute Christmas shopping.
Do they gift wrap?
Where these scenes are a little bit more serious, I won't be doing much talking about the architecture.
And you will go with me. I'm sick and tired of waiting for you.
Divorce me.
Not happy. That will never, ever happen.
It's really cool how this motorized bar goes down into the cabinet. I do have a few different styles of that planter seen in the background on the left-hand side. And the outdoor seating is probably by Brown Jordan. This is just a glimpse of some of the videos I'll be making, where we will be discussing a lot of the furniture found in Miami Vice. I really liked how they used a mezzanine in the scene to make it more visually interesting. This is the climax of the episode, where Tony gives his wife a beating. In her case, this is the last straw. But she has to play it cool before Tubbs and Crockett can take him in. This guy's a perfect example of a psychopath, where he tries to make up, and when she doesn't want to accept it, he screams and beats her more.
I said come in!
This shot is taken from the balcony on the top right corner of the house.
Now, he's gonna be away for a long, long time.
I hope you found this look at the Spear House interesting, and this is a perfect view to close out this video.
You're letting him go.
Rita?
Before I end this video, I just want to show a couple books that I have on Arquitectonica and the Spear House, as well as other architectural examples from Arquitectonica and other homes around Miami. I've had this book for quite a while, called Miami, and I picked this one up before I had even seen Miami Vice. I just really liked the cover and it intrigued me, so I bought the book. It's not in the perfect condition. It was ripped there, but I think I got it thrifting somewhere. I don't remember where, but... And this book features houses all the way from the very end of World War I up to like 1994. was going to show you some pictures here. Have this interior view where it was the art gallery as well as the living room. And you can see that's the original piano to the home, which is seen in Miami Vice. I wanted to insert this in the video, but I didn't do it. I really love this angle showing the rear of the pink house. And like I said, it has a whole bunch more architecture in there than just Arquitectonica. This is the only example of Arquitectonica that's in this book. And then just the other day, I picked up another book. I got it on eBay, and this is the second edition from 1991. And I got it brand new in plastic. So I was really excited about this one. And this is solely on Arquitectonica. This does go up to 1991. It shows a lot of the projects, as well as those projects that weren't actually constructed. They're part of, some of them are competition entries, and others are design proposals. I think there's the only one I saw on eBay. One person had it. I'm sure if you look, you can probably find some used copies. And here's another view of the interior. You can see the piano, as well as the framed piece of clothing, which you see in Miami Vice as well. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified of all future videos. I'm excited to get some more of these videos out, so stay tuned. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time.